A plain Roman waist belt, or clingum, with 5 decorated sporran or apron straps, which would hang at the groin area of the soldier. A clingum with the side knife, or pugio, attached. The plain style would denote a regular foot soldier. An officer or centurion's more highly decorated clingum and pugio. Belts were a strong status symbol. The higher the rank, the more decorated the belt. The centurion or officer's clingum, with the pugio drawn out showing the deadly shape of the blade. Lorica segmentata, segmented or banded armor that was commonly worn in New Testament times. It is highly flexible and provides a free range of motion, while also giving excellent protection in combat. The bands overlap like shingles. An interior view of the lorica segmentata, showing how the segments or bands are fixed to leather straps on the inside to provide both strength and mobility. Muscular body armor used primarily for parades and other formal events. Known as lorica musculata, often seen on statues and memorial markers. Roman military sandals, caligae. Note that only the wider straps come into contact with the foot. The hobnail sole pattern is a man kneeling, begging for mercy. The message is clear: no mercy. The standard Roman shield, or scutum. The usual size for the frontline infantry shield was 3.5 feet tall by 2.5 feet wide. Construction was of plywood with 3 or 4 layers of wood covered by cloth and painted to protect the wood and glue from moisture. Detail of the plywood shield showing the layers and thin bronze edging. The edging was to stop moisture, not swords. Roman battle arrows. Top, an iron-tipped arrow fletched with feathers. Bottom, a fire arrow head with rags ready to be soaked in oil and lighted. Note that the arrow is fletched with wooden fins due to the extra violence and velocity of its launching. An italic D-style helmet with the crest running front to back, which would designate a commander over 1,000 troops. An imperial Gallic bronze helmet with the crest running transverse or ear to ear, designating a centurion over 100 troops. Example of a Pompey-style gladius, or Roman short sword. A Mainz-style gladius. Note the shaped blade and long point. Soldiers on horseback needed longer swords, hence this spata with a 28 to 30-inch blade to extend the reach of the soldier. A wooden or weighted practice sword, known as a calava or a ligni, used to build up strength and usually double the weight of the actual gladius. An empty furca, originally a Y-shaped forked stick like a big slingshot or carrying pole before being loaded with items. A fully loaded carrying pole like what would be used on a march, movement to a new area, or into battle. A type of heavy spear used in combat. The pilum, a shield-piercing spear, has a small tip and a smaller shaft. If weighted and/or thrown with force, it can pierce a shield, with the head making a hole that offers no resistance to the rest of the shaft. The delabra, or Roman pickaxe, a standard item for building, digging, or even for use in battle. The delabra with the protective covers removed. The covers would be in place when marching for protection against accidental injury. Each soldier had a leather bag into which he could pack his personal items while in the field. It can be carried by the handle, the shoulder strap, or attached to the furka carrying pole. A Roman sod cutter used to cut sod bricks for protective earthwork ramparts. A Roman canteen that holds about a quart of liquid, often used for wine rather than water. Examples of a cooking pot and frying pan type food preparation kit with a flint and iron fire starter. Roman cooking pot. Roman-type cooking pan known as a patera. Flint and a striking iron to generate sparks for a fire.